Hello everybody, my name is Austin24 and welcome to Monmusu. I don't know what this video is. I just wanted to cover it for the Year of the Snake, the Chinese New Year of the Snake. Happy New Year of the Snake, even though it's extremely late. Interesting. This is a fun little game that's free to download on Steam that completed a long time ago, so it's kind of irrelevant at this point, but I figure I'd cover it, show off all the things I did in this game, all the stuff and such. How each character has little things. Oh, don't touch them in bad places, it lowers the heart. You gotta click on them to raise affection. Do that, it makes them upset. There's other characters too. Summons. That's been a thing for years. Fine. Does the star mean that they're part of my thingamajigger? Fox Spirit. Let's test it out. Sure. My new favorite. Oh, that's the bad place. Okay. Okay, that's the bad place too. Cat teaser. Okay. Nope, she doesn't like that either. What? What? Okay, I don't know if I... Wait, oh no, that's lowering it. Oh, okay, my apologies. Wait. Okay, this one's raising it. Okay. Oh, no. Demon. Sure. You dead? Okay. Bad place. Oh no, she's angry. We're gonna show off all the good and bad touches, I guess, of all of them. Sure. Oh, and Alaroon, something to that effect. Hey! Her leaves, but not there. Oh no, she's all angry. Oh God, no, not a centaur. No, no. A magic lamp from Sir. Okay. Oh, she doesn't like that. Well, look at those in a second. No. I'm sorry, no. I like my monster girls, but I have a line. I want to make a video for that. My own. I don't know what the name of it is, but the charts that says, are you where do you range on the furry to not furry scale? I have my own scale because I feel like it's a little more intricate, especially with certain monster girls like a centaur, because it's like it's more like a 2/3 animal, 1/3 human, and more often than not, other. Yeah. But still, Allie, I like her probably the second most. Especially since there's not a mermaid in this game. Oh, she doesn't like... Oh! That looks more cute, honestly.
Oh! Duh! Oh! How could you? Oh no!
Harpy. Robina. Why not Robin? Robin can be a boy or girl's name. No, she doesn't like that. Slime! Oh, I like slimes too. I don't know what a slime would qualify as. Beth? Such a simple name for a slime. Okay. Oh no. Oh, she's all sad. No. Kobold. Duh. Duh. Oh no, she's an angry puppers. Let's switch back to Sharifa, the Lamia. And then if you max up, let me know if you want to see the other ones. I can make a separate video for that. But for this video, we're talking about the snake. Maybe for Year of the Dog, we could talk about Sadie. That was her name. I didn't even see her name. You're the horse. Oh no. You're the chicken. Chinese, there's 9, or is there 12? Oh no, there's only 9. You're the... Well, there's already the dog, but foxes are related to dogs. The ram! You're the ram sheep. You're the... You're the... I don't even remember the other Chinese zodiac animals. You're the... there's not a fish, is there? There's rat? No, that's not right. You're the... There's pig, but that doesn't fit any of them either. Oh, no. Let me know if you want to see the other ones in a separate video, because I'll cover all of them in a different video. Right now, we're just here for the snake girls, because you're the snake and we like our labias. Our gorgons too, like Medusa and all of that. Which, by now, the Fate Gorgon episode should be up.
It's not like I like you or anything.
So yeah, what that does, it boosts your income rate and the speed rate at which the income happens. I should have timed it properly. Usually I time it properly because it lasts 20 seconds, I believe. That way you can get as many of as much currency as you can from various units and such. Cooldown. 3 minutes, maybe? Per second production rate of each unit becomes visible. The effect lasts for 5 minutes. What do you mean by that? What? But it already does that! What do you mean? Oh, I don't know what you mean by that. Will not react negatively to your touches regardless of touching position. The effect lasts for 1 minute. So then you could touch her in the boobles. I'm sorry about that, milady. We'll go read her story while we wait for that. I think this is also censored, maybe, on Steam. I think the Steam version's censored, but I think there's also an uncensored version. Maybe. Out there.
Hey.
Huh? Is something wrong, Sharifa?
You're a strange one to want to use my tail as a pillow. Can you even sleep like that?
She asked me playfully as I lie with my head against her body. It's not an unreasonable thing to ask, I think. I did, after all, ask to sleep with her as soon as I summoned her. Are you kidding? This feels amazing!
But don't humans think that snakes' tails feel gross?
Not at all. In fact, they're some of the best tails out there. Okay, sure. I mean, they're not scaly or slimy like it's just like the stereotypes that you think of when you're a kid. I can't remember. It's been a long time, and I used to actually have I can't remember the name of it. The Fear of Snakes. It starts with an O. Snakeophobia. I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. Snakeophobia. Hurry up. Snakeophobia. Ophidiophobia, or the fear of snakes, is a specific phobia characterized by an intense and persistent fear of snakes. A little bit of a lower drop, I guess, for moi. My fear of snakes actually came from when I lived in Missouri. I was in 2nd grade, and I was taking the trash out, and there was garter snakes all over the place. Over in Missouri. I think it was during a specific time of the year too. Maybe during the rainy season. So like April and in the spring, sometime like that. They'd be all over the place. And it wasn't a big deal. But this one time I'm taking out the trash. I opened the lid to the dumpster up, ready to throw the garbage bag in, and right out, right in my face, mouth wide open, there's a snake. There's a snake in my boot. Stupid brain went there with the twister. Go away. Right there in my face, big, and remember, I'm in 2nd grade, so I'm little. So this thing looks like a freaking monster anaconda or something to me. And it's like, its mouth wide open. I'm like, oh god! I ran into the house. Oh, it's one of my most vivid memories from back then. I don't have a great memory, but that one stuck with me. And I had a fear of snakes for the longest time after that. Even though garter snakes they're not dangerous. They don't have sharp teeth. In fact, they're not even constrictors. For those that don't know, there's 3 types of snakes. You got your venomous, obviously, your king cobras, black mambas, etc., etc. To which, was it a black moccasin? Some sort of snake that lives in near water. That's why my dad has a fear of snakes too. When he was a kid, he was climbing some rocks near the Mississippi River, and then he's just on this hill of rocks, and then all of a sudden out pops a moccasin of some kind, and those are actually venomous. The one that I can't remember the name of specifically, but the one that it chased him. The one that chased him, it was poisonous, and yeah, it tore after him. He told me, and he was running like hell, and that's why he has a fear of snakes. Although maybe it's just child delusions creating things that aren't really there. Because I had nothing to fear from a garter snake, but it's the moment, and because you're small, that you don't know, and oh my god, it's gonna kill me, it's gonna eat me alive. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, that's why we got our fear of snakes, and God, I was in so many topics there. I terribly apologize for that. So yeah, there's poisonous snakes, there's constrictors, your anacondas, your boa constrictors, etc., etc. And then, I didn't know this actually until recently, but there's a 3rd type of snake, which is basically your generic snakes that they don't got the teeth or the muscles for that other stuff. And garter snakes are this way. They latch onto prey with their mouths, and they just wiggle the hell around. I guess the most comparable thing is like an alligator's death roll, but it's all over the place. They're just flapping. They even do this to live targets. So like a garter snake will jump on a mouse, and they'll just fling their bodies around, just like their own bodies rattling and going all over the place. Apparently, I don't remember the name of that. What those kinds of snakes are called, but apparently that's a thing, and I didn't know that, because I was curious about that recently. I was like, they're not poisonous. Are garter snakes technically constrictors? So I looked it up, and no, they aren't. They do that thing, because they can't do the constricting, I guess. And they don't got the teeth for the venom and such. So yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, garter snakes aren't dangerous to humans in any sense. However, I don't know, like 8 years ago maybe, I wanted to try and get rid of my fear of snakes, especially because it's weaker on my fear levels compared to other things. I will never get rid of my arachnophobia. I despise spiders. I can kill them, unlike when I was a kid. I can grab a shoe and smack the hell out of them, but that doesn't make me any less afraid of them. And that's what a phobia is. It's an intense, unnatural fear of something. That I want to get rid of my fear of snakes, that makes me think I don't have OLED phobia or whatever it was called. That makes me think I don't have the phobia of snakes, whatever it was called. Because I do want to... They are kind of cool creatures, and... I'm an adult, I feel like... even with a king cobra or a python, I feel like I could go no, probably not. I feel like I could handle my own against a snake. And I think they're just cool creatures, and then other sources also leaned into that at the same time. Monster Musume. What? No, who said that? I don't know. But yeah, Monster Musume, various other things. I grew to an appreciation of snakes, and then I grew to a other appreciation of snakes in a way. And another aspect for why my mind has derailed. Where am I? What's happening? I need to calm the hell down. Terribly sorry about all that. Anyways, yeah. Oh, God. Whew. I'm lightheaded now. Anyways, I want to get over my fear of snakes. I like snakes. They're cool creatures. And at the same time, there actually would be an actual benefit to a lamia waifu, whatever you want to call it. In that they have, I can't think of the right words. Oh my god. They have cold blood. They have the cold blood. They have the blood that is of the coldness. Oh my god. Cold-blooded. Jesus Christ. I'm just a few letters off. They are cold-blooded animals. And for those that don't know, that makes them basically a walking AC unit. And if you don't know, I am a very hot boy. I get super hot. I overheat way too easily. I have trouble with sweating too. Like, I don't sweat that much, so then the heat gets trapped in my body. I cannot stand the heat. I absolutely despise summer, but I love winter. Well, I love spring and fall. I don't love winter, I guess, because then if it's too cold, it does other things to my body, like my dry skin and stuff. But that is one aspect to why I would like a lamia over, I don't know, a cat girl or a fox girl too, because that's why I would curl up with her tail. Because they're cold-blooded, they would emit cold rather than heat. It'd be a lot more comfortable. Anyways, sorry for all that. Just a interesting other scientific aspects and knowledge and things. Sorry for wasting time. Anyways, let's go.
Not at all. In fact, there's some of the best...
In fact, they're best tales out there. I've always wanted to lay my head on a monster girl's lap like this. Even this is incredibly arousing. Of course, since she's a lamia. There's no way she can take the snake tail off. Plus your scales are silky smooth, Sharifa. They've got a nice feel. They're nice and cool. Yeah, that's what I was getting into. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I talk too much. I'm terribly sorry about that. And hugging your tail calms me down. Most of all, it's beautiful. It is. I do like my blues.
Really, hearing you say that does make me happy. Did you know that it's quite common for lamias to praise each other's scales when courting?
I wasn't
aware you summoned me here to try to woo me.
No, it's the honest truth. Don't read too deeply into it. Tip of Sharifa's tail wags back and forth happily. She seems slightly embarrassed. Her staring at me with that seductive gaze makes me feel a little embarrassed as well.
It seems that I've been summoned by a rather decent person. Very well, if that is your wish, then you may use my tail as a pillow.
Great, thanks for letting me. But the truth is that her body does feel great. The snake part of her definitely feels odd, but the oddness, what I love most about monster girls. Even her human parts looks like a lovely, mature woman. She looks so supple and soft. This is paradise. I really will fall asleep if I stay like this. I probably would, because cold makes me sleepy. Because yeah.
You look so relaxed. It's very cute, you know.
Well, she pokes my face with the tip of her tail. And yeah, it's not because I'm a weirdo that I would fall asleep. It's because the cold actually makes me sleep better. I get a little drowsy if I'm in a chilly environment. I open my eyes to find the upper half of her body hovering right in front of me. She playing a trick on me or something? Sharifa.
It's unfair if you're the only one who gets to have fun. It's only fair that I should get to enjoy myself as well, don't you think?
That's, of course.
In that case,
She breathed a light, seductive sigh. She's coiled herself around my lower half. Just like that, she lays her own head against my thighs.
this is the first time I've ever laid my own head on a human's lap. I think I see what you like about it.
Sharifa rubs her face against my thighs playfully. Every rub makes me less relaxed and more restless. Hey Sharifa, this double lap pillow is nice and all, but you really have to get so close.
What do you mean by getting close?
She leans her head into your mind and I see her tongue flicking in and out of her mouth like a snake's. It's like she's licking her lips in anticipation of a meal. Oh.
If you don't have a problem with it, why can't we stay like this?
And as she says it, she begins to rub her face against my thighs again. Yup, censored version. I'm pretty sure there's an uncensored version out there somewhere. Yeah. Also, to be fair, they kind of cut it off there. It depends on the inspiration for if they have the reproductive system of a human or the snake in this case. Mermaids especially. It depends on the creative inspirations. I've come to find that to be the case. Because some of these beings can have human parts in their lands down under, versus others don't. Which is why I think it's kind of safe to. Which is why I think it's safe and why it's wrong to call someone that's into Monster Girls a furry, because it's not always the case. They're 50-50 animal and human. And while you can appreciate the animal parts for various reasons, if you love the human part and for the other reasons that I don't know what I'm saying. Point being, I'm not a furry or whatever. Scaly? Is that what the snake version is? I don't know. Or is that fish? I don't know. That's also why I don't get drawn in by centaurs, because typically I feel like the reproductive part's gonna be on the horse butt, and I'm not about that. I'm not about that. No, thank you. I'm not about that. But yeah, in all honesty, I would actually like. I guess a mermaid would probably be cold-blooded too. I'd like a Lamia Monster Girl wife because she'd be comfortable to cuddle with, and I'm a cuddler. I like hugging and cuddling, even though I don't have anyone to cuddle with. But at the same time, it'd get very, very hot. But not with someone that's cold-blooded. There are various aspects to liking Monster Girls. It's not as one-note as some may claim or think. Well, that is, I don't know. Just, if you're into Monster Girls too, don't be ashamed is what I'm getting at. And don't think you're a furry. Not that I'm shunning furries either. I'm just saying there's a difference and that people shouldn't be grouped up when they don't like something. I'm not into furry stuff. It blech. Personally, I don't. It grosses me out. Not that I'm knocking people. We don't kink shame here on this channel. It's just not my cup of tea. And this is what the feathers do. You can, yes, touch them on any parts that you want. Oh, my arm hurts! Oh. I tapped too fast. I timed that poorly. I should have waited till the princess was lower. Damn it. Oh well. But yeah, that's what the feather does, and it lasts for a minute or whatever. So yeah, that was Monmusu, episode 1, question mark, or the only episode. If people want to see me cover the other ones, I'll happily do so. And I'd probably make that one video because there's not a whole lot I can talk about. Probably I'll just read their stories and then we'll see how they interact with this and their facial expressions when you max it out and all that. That's what we do in the second episode. So it's either a 1 episode thing or a 2 episode thing. That'd be it. A 1-off or a 2-off, I suppose. So that's all. I just wanted to share my love of snake girls and such. And because of the year of the snake and all that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I wasn't too creepy or weird or anything. I'm terribly sorry if I was. But I hope you learned stuff out of it. I shared a lot of knowledgeable stuff as well. And this is also a learning experience. Oh my god. I can't say that with a straight face. It's not wrong. It's just it's silly to put it like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. Oh, actually, you know what? Sure. Well, what? Apparently my archer's super excited. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. And I guess the next time we come back, we can see how much more money I can make and all that stuff. Then, I don't know. I should have done 1 trillion. I'm not even close to quadrillion. I maxed this out, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago. But every once in a while I check in and I'm like, sure, 1 here, 10 there, something like that. Just because I'm curious to see how high I can get. And it also, I should have said that from the beginning, this also works when the game is off. What? I don't know what any of that is, but okay. But anyways, yeah, these still run when the game is turned off. It's a permanent thing that you just keep earning money and money. They keep going and going. But it's also kind of dead. They're kind of liars when they say stuff is coming soon because it's been years. It had been years, I guess, by the time I even started the game. So sorry for adding all that. I just figured if you were actually interested in the game itself, I should throw that stuff out there. Terribly sorry. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and evening. Until next time, whatever I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell and happy year of the snake.